FDIC.
We're the Bank of Teskent.
At People's Bank and Trust, we look forward to helping you through the many stages of life, from your first checking account to your retirement account. We've helped generations of families buy their first home, finance their vehicles, and plan for the future. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
People's Bank and Trust is proud to support the Lindsborg community and the athletes at Smoky Valley High School and Bethany College. I'm Ryan Beegard, branch manager at the Lindsborg location for People's Bank and Trust, a proud native of Lindsborg, and I'm ready to be your banker. People's Bank and Trust, meeting the needs of our community and always improving the way we do business. Located at 201 South Main in Lindsborg, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Go Vikes and go Swedes.
Arn Reinert, CPA LLC, provides tax and accounting services in the Smoky Valley area and is a proud supporter of Smoky Valley High School and Bethany College activities. Located at 117 South Lincoln Street in Lindsborg. Arn Reinert, CPA LLC.
This is the Bank of Teskent Postgame Show. Coming up, player of the game, scores from around the area, final stats, and an interview with the coach. This is Smoky Valley Vikings football on 95.5.
Smoky Valley Vikings take care of business, holding Halstead to just one 3-point basket in that fourth quarter, and running away with it, doing a 51-31 final score. This is the Bank of Teskent Postgame Show, Generations of Confidence, Relationship for Life, member FDIC. Ask about their new sausage checking account and interest line in Lincoln and Teskent. What do I like this first quarter? Halstead Dragons 3 for Myers, 4 for Delaney shooting, 6 for Sidney Olfender, and 9.6 for Casey Young and Dominic shooting. For the Vikings, 2 points, Halstead Blanchard, 5 points, Grayson Lambert. Almost in double figures, 9 for Adam Rose, and then in double figures and having a double-double because he had more than 10 rebounds. Brianna Pretty, 10 points. Adrian Hazel with 12 points and 13 points for Kira Mullins. What do you have for rebounds?
Let's see, rebounding-wise, yeah, it was a good day for the Vikings. Lots of rebounding stats. Carrie Adam with 1, Katia Blanchett with 3, Tinley Scott with 2 there. I missed her. Katia Blanchett with 3. Let's see, Kira Mullen ended up with 5. Abby Rose with 6. Adrian Hazelwood with 9. Gracie Lambert also had 6 rebounds. And Brianna Pretty with the most rebounds, like you mentioned with her double-double, she ended up with 12 rebounds and how many points?
10 points.
10 points. So
she did a very good job, no question about that. The Vikings win at 51-31. They'll be back in action this coming Friday on the road at Heston. So we'll see have that one for you. And now it's time for the boys. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. We come back, we'll have boys pregame. You're listening to Smoky Valley Basketball back after this 1 minute. Timeout.
Give us a call at Hometown Outdoor Power in Salina, Minneapolis, and McPherson. Your homes sign up for our winter service program. You get to ask about the early sign-up promotion. You call. 7-day urgent care for Salina in Lindsborg. Open now at the Lindsborg Community Hospital. 7-day urgent care is open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 10 a.m. till 1 p.m. on weekends. No need to be an established patient of the Family Healthcare Clinic. Everyone can enjoy the new convenience, those things that can't wait until tomorrow, but aren't serious enough for the emergency room. 7 days a week, urgent care at Lindsborg Community Hospital. If it's game day, it's on at the Old Stuga in Lindsborg. Streaming all the Smoky Valley and Bethany games. You won't miss a play. Come in to play a game or to celebrate after the game. The Old Stuga in downtown Lindsborg. Proudly supporting the Smoky Valley Vikings and Bethany Swedes.
And welcome back. Before we get into Viking boys pregame, we're joined by Coach Drew of the Vikings. And, we knew Halstead could score points. They were kind of getting the lead, but they got within 2 at halftime, 24-22. Then you kind of slowed them down for 6 points in the third quarter. and held them to 3 points in the fourth quarter. Your defense really picked up the intensity in the second half.
Yeah, we were really proud of our girls, just the way that they handled themselves defensively in that second half, because we knew we were going to take Halstead's best swing, and man, did they swing, and they were ready to score on us. And so we played some different defenses and gave them a different look, got them out of rhythm, and our girls played stinking hard in that second half, especially Kira Mullen and just guarding number 4. It was a tough matchup, but Kira did just a wonderful job, but the rest of the defense was there and causing havoc. So it was a great adjustment on the girls' behalf, and very proud of them for taking a stand in that second half.
Not only was Kira good on defense, he was good on offense. She led you in scoring with 13-12 for Hazelwood and another double-double for Brianna Pretty.
They're special. They're gamers, and they know how to contribute, but and it's not just scoring. They provide so much on the defensive end, especially rebounding and that intensity that we need day in, day out, and we're fortunate to have them.
Now you got revenge and payback on your mind as you go to Heston. They came in here and knocked you off when they hadn't been doing very good, and a little payback ready? Are you ready for a little payback to
we're hungry. We're hungry for it. You can see it in the girls' eyes the moment we started talking about getting ready for Heston tomorrow, and you can see it in their eyes. They're hungry, and they are they're angry for it. So they want it, and we're going to start preparing for that tomorrow with a lot of intensity, and it's going to be a great game. We're excited for it.
Well, congratulations on the good win, and we'll see you Friday.
Hey, thanks so much, Tony.
Coach Drew of the Vikings, and the Vikings will again win it by the score of 51-31. Now we'll turn the page and go over to Viking pregame, and the Vikings coming in against the Halstead team that they also defeated handily 68-29 back in December. So Coach Schneider is certainly worried about that matchup. No question about that, as he has to certainly take care of business. And I had a chance to talk to him. We'll go ahead and play that for you right now as the Viking boys get ready. Here's Coach Schneider's thought on tonight's game.
And welcome back to more Viking pregame on Beansong with Coach Doug Schneider. As you get another home game. Nice to have a home game, and not sure if it's nice to have a team in Halstead that beats so bad, but take us back to Friday and the win against Washington.
Yeah, it was last Tuesday.
Yeah.
So it's been a while ago. It was good to get that first win out of the way at home. You know, I think we needed to get off that little schneid there of not winning at home and being 0-2 here, and get a chance to actually get that dub and get it out of the way. And I thought we played extremely well against a Washington team that I thought was a pretty good team coming in, you know, and we shot the ball well. God, that was nice to see. You know, when we shoot the ball well, we sure show a lot of things that we're capable of doing. And I thought we defended relatively well, and it was good to see Trayton get going. You know, he's been one of those guys that just plugs away, and it was great to see Carson knock down some shots. You know, we had 4 guys in double figures with Carson and Trayton and Haven and Vincent. And then our guys just doing their thing. You know, I mentioned Cade at the end of the game the other night and how well he does defensively on the team's best player. And you'll see that, you know, same task again tonight against Swift. He held him to 8 points the last time we played. We're going to look for him to do the same things tonight.
Yeah, you want to see that, and you want somebody like that that you can depend on. But you beat them well handily at their place before Christmas, and the kids motivated to play that hard again.
I think we're motivated. I think this group's an easy group to coach from the standpoint that they come and play every night, and they want to get after it, and they want to be successful. And I know that sounds cliche-ish, but, you know, you get some teams that are kind of like, you know, it's a pretty good team, and what's going to happen, but these guys don't worry a lot about that stuff. They come out here, they compete, they like making each other better. They like seeing each other be successful, and I think that's really what drives them. And, you know, as far as how we beat them the last time, you know, we did that last year in the first game, and the second game was a knockdown drag-out. So in our league, you got to come ready to play every night. You can't allow a team to hang around too long. Otherwise, they get that feeling that they can win, and you start to get a little tighter as the night goes on. But, you know, the things that we've been successful with so far has been crashing the boards. It's been playing strong defense, especially as of late. And those are things you don't have to worry about the ball falling in the hole to make those plays. And our guys have to continue that energy and that effort. And I think, like I said, the fact that they like to see each other do well really helps. And there's not really a concern about who scores or, you know, who's going to get the glory tonight, because they just want to see the dub go up on that column.
Yeah, they're a really good team effort. How about a couple of keys to victory?
Again, I think defensively tonight, we need to continue continue to, this is a team that doesn't score real well. They're averaging right around 30 points on the year. We need to try to keep close to that. So defensively, it's going to be really important. Again, I think we need to own the boards tonight. And I'll tell you, one of the keys that I really want to see us improve on tonight, we've got to improve on better free throw shooting. We only shot in the 50s last game. I think we're averaging in the 50s for the year. My task to these guys tonight is shoot the ball well from the line.
Sounds like a plan, Coach. Good luck.
Thanks.
Doug Snyder of the Vikings will be back with more pregame right after this.
Farmers State Bank of Lindsborg, located at 447 Harrison Street, is proud to support the Smoky Valley Vikings and Bethany Swedes. Good luck, Vikings, and good luck, Swedes. Member FDIC.
Hemsloyd, Scandinavian Gifts and GlassDecorators.com. See us for your unique Lindsborg gift needs, as well as for glassware customized with your logo, name, or other text. Proud sponsor of Smoky Valley and Bethany sports since 1984.
Back to Smoky Valley Gym. Don Benson along with Mike Rose as we get ready for guys action tonight. The Vikings boys coming into tonight's game on a little bit of a winning streak. They lost 4 in a row to start the year, all against ranked teams. Then they come up and they play Halstead down there, a team they should beat. They took care of business really well. And after Christmas, they come back against Hoisington, a team that matches up pretty well with the Vikings. Took care of business again at home, and now they could have a 3-game winning streak tonight if they take care of business, and I think they're motivated.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely motivated is the right word, 100%. So the key is to not take Halstead for granted, play our game, and just take care of business. We should be okay.
No question about it. The Vikings are led in scoring by Haven Lysell with 12.6 points per game, also leading them in rebounding at 7.6 points per game. So he's had a couple of double-doubles as well as of late. The one who's kind of been coming on in the scoring is Vincent Pickering. He's kind of been in double figures a couple of games, and he comes off the bench. He does a really good job, but Carson Peel also doing good. Trayton Miller, so good to see him getting the Miller time three-pointer going. He really lifted the Vikings a little bit against Hoisington.
Yeah, he really did. It's always fun when the threes are falling for him. So we hope to see more of that. He's so tall. You don't expect that from somebody with such height, but man, when they're dropping, it's a wonderful thing.
Well, it just gives lightens the load up a little bit. You don't have to go to Haven Lysell inside
right.
all the points. You can get some scoring from the outside. So when Carson hits threes and Trayton hits threes, it certainly helps out. And then Vincent comes in and gets some shot going, and the Vikings. And then Cade Blanchett, he draws the defensive assignment every night. He doesn't score as many points, but defensively, he's been a key for the Vikings.
He has been just a defensive workhorse for sure. So I know Cade would like to have a little more in the stat book as far as points go, but defensively, he's such a presence out there on the court.
Well, he gives up. I mean, he makes up for the points he doesn't score because he keeps their team from scoring.
That's exactly right.
No question about that. He's a presence on the court. So the Vikings looking for their 3rd win of the season. And they will be ready to go here in just a little bit. They've set 8 minutes on the clock. We'll have the national anthem. When we come back from the national anthem, we'll have a starting lineup and the tip-off of tonight's game. You're listening to Smoky Valley Basketball. Back after this timeout.
Carlson Accounting, Inc. in Lindsborg offers complete accounting and payroll services, full-service income tax and e-file services, and business advisory services. Serving Central Kansas since 1983. A proud supporter of Smoky Valley and Bethany Athletics. Auburn Pharmacy is your local hometown Lindsborg pharmacy. Located at 216 North Harrison Street. Proudly supporting the Smoky Valley Vikings and Bethany Swedes. Trust your Smoky Valley real estate needs to Mari Loader of Coldwell Banker Antrim Piper Winger Realtors, a Smoky Valley business owner since 1995 and a community volunteer. No one knows the entire Smoky Valley area the way that Mari does. Call her for your real estate needs. Call Mari, call it sold. Smoky Valley Chiropractic. Dr. Daryl Loader has been on the Viking sidelines since 1995. A doctor with advanced certification in both wellness and sports injury management. He is the resident expert in the Smoky Valley, helping others live long, active, healthy lives since 1995.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Ask for Kasasa.
Warning. Free Kasasa checking may lead to a rise in disposable income due to cashback on everyday debit card purchases, refunds on ATM fees, and elimination of so-called service fees. Increased satisfaction may result while operating your debit card. If you suffer from chronic money loss, search for Kasasa online.
This has been a financial health advisory courtesy of Kasasa. It's like money medicine for your shopping habit.
Offered locally at the Bank of Tuscan. Member FDIC.
Valley Vikings. Let's meet the starting lineups for the night boys. Game board Dragons. The 5-foot green freshman, the 2 Braxton Green. And for the
Time now for Salina Ortho starting lineup. Salina Ortho continues to strive for excellence in orthopedic care. Our physicians provide world-class care and treatment options with a personal touch, serving North Central Kansas since 1973. How about the visitors tonight, Mike?
All right, Coach Santoya, he's going to open up
junior number 4
play with freshman, 5'10" freshman, number 2, Braxton Creed. Number 12, he's a 5'11" sophomore, Dylan McDonald. A 6-foot junior, number 15, Adler Davison. And then a 6'6" junior, number 23, Spencer Johnson.
The 6'6" junior,
and
number
finally,
23,
Coach Santoya is going to round out the lineup with a 6'1" senior, number 24, Jackson Swift.
For Coach Santoya and his Halstead Dragons, it'll be Creed, McDonald, Davis, Johnson, and Swift. And how about our Vikings tonight?
All right, Coach Schneider, he's going to open up play with a 5'9" senior, number 3, Lucas Apel. And then a 5'11" junior, number 4, Carson Beal.
For the Smoky Valley Vikings,
a 6'4" senior, number 10, Trayton Miller.
Haven
and then a 6'4" junior, number 11, Cade Blanchett. And finally, rounding out the lineup for Coach Schneider, it'll be a 6'4" senior, number 25, Haven Lysell Stewart.
Before Coach Schneider, he'll send out Apel, Peel, Miller, Blanchett, and Lysell. The Vikings in their home white uniforms with black lettering, black numerals, trimmed in orange and striping and diagonals down the side, and Halstead in their all blue uniforms, white lettering, white numerals, trimmed in black, and a little black H or blue H and a triangle on the bottom of their shorts. And it's the Dragons against the Vikings. The Vikings will open up shooting at the east end of Smoky Valley Gym here. Sit back and enjoy. How many listeners do we have tonight now so far?
Let's see. We have 64 right now on the boys' feed, it looks like. We had well over 100, about 120 on the girls' game. Good. We'll get all those folks switched over here, and they'll be watching some good basketball.
Live.smokyvalley.org. Appreciate, Mike, what you do for the school system and all the kids and parents and grandparents all around.
Glad everybody can tune in and cheer on the kids. That's the whole point of this. So,
absolutely.
Yep. Stay connected, guys.
And even some grandkids.
Too.
Brady B listening from down in Wichita, my grandson. It'll be Lysell jumping against Johnson. And the ball in the air tipped by the Vikings, controlled by Lucas Apel. Brings it into the front court. Halstead will start man-to-man. Trayton Miller has it right by the Halstead bench. Looking for Lysell, has him the free throw line. Now out to Carson to reset at the 7:45 mark. Still first possession for the Vikings, out to Cade. Played at the free throw line, bounce pass into Haven. Traffic, but takes it up inside. Good. And the Vikings get the first basket on the first possession and take a 2-0 lead. Creed gets it off to Swift. Near side to McDonald, or excuse me, that's Davison. Davison out around the corner to Creed. Creed kick out to Swift, around to Davison. Davison kick out to Swift. Saves it from going backcourt. Still in the first possession for Halstead. No score yet. JV boys won handily against Halstead. See if the varsity can do the same. Swift has it tipped around in, controlled by McDonald. Baseline against Miller. Miller almost a turnover by Halstead, but he saves it from going out. Near side to Davison. Drive on the baseline. Creed into the lane. And going to be called for the travel turnover, Halstead.
Smothering defense there by the Vikings. Yeah. Halstead just working to penetrate and get an easy bucket underneath, but the Vikings were having none of it.
Yeah, no, it's very pressure man-to-man defense by Smoky Valley. Lucas Apel slowly into the front court. Far side it goes to Peel, out top to Lysell, to Trayton Miller. Looking for Blanchett, has him inside blocks. Inside, still inside, kicks it out to Miller. 3-ball, and it's an on-liner CPA Miller. Trayton Miller. Boy, that's exciting to see him knock down his first shot. 5-0 Vikings. Kick out, Davison, baseline drive. Guarded by Carson Peel. Out top to
Swift. Swift on the dribble against Blanchett. He always draws their best scorer, and he does such a good job on the defensive end. Swift has it again. Off to Davison. Near side to McDonald. McDonald drive in the lane. Kick out to Davison. Good, solid man-to-man defense by the Vikings. Inside to Johnson. Knocked away, but saved by Creed. Creed loses the handle. It should have been a double dribble because he pinned it on his leg, but it did get called. There's Davison with it out top. Across to McDonald, 3, and it's good. McDonald knocked down a left-handed three-pointer, and they get their first basket at the 5:40 mark. 5-3, Vikings lead. Carson Peel with it on the wing. Peel on the dribble. Gets it back to Blanchett. Blanchett outside, out to Carson. Wide open. He certainly could have triggered a 3, but didn't. Apel on the wing. They're kind of packing their zone in a little bit, kind of challenging the Vikings to shoot. Here's Carson Peel, 3. No. Rebound, Lysell. Wanted to trigger in, and Vikings still have it, still loose on the floor, now tied up on an alternating possession. It'll go to Halstead, so it'll be a turnover.
Halstead
Smoky
basketball
Valley.
on alternating possession.
Cade just couldn't find the handle down there. It got down a little bit low on the rebound, and he just couldn't find the handle. 5-3, Vikings with the lead, Halstead with the balls. Creed will walk it slowly into the front court. Gets it off on the near side to Davison. Davison looking for Swift, goes to Johnson. And we're going to have an illegal screen on Halstead. It's going to be on Creed.
Is that considered a turnover then?
No, well, some people call foul turnover, but it's a foul in the book. It goes the other way, so I don't call it a turnover.
I'm not going to count that as a turnover then.
No, I don't count them as turnovers, but some do. Apel gets it off to Miller, right in front of the Halstead bench. Miller on the dribble. Gets it off to Lysell. Around it goes to Apel outside the three-point line. Now we've got a whistle in. 3 seconds in the lane. That is a turnover.
That is a turnover.
Gus Griffith.
Couple of subs coming in quickly for the Vikings.
Check into the game
Gus
for the Vikings.
Griffith and the Meerkat.
Mr. Justice Autry.
Mr. Justice Autry.
In for Apel and Lysell.
Creed in the front court dribbling. Gets it off to McDonald. To Swift. Near side to Davison. Johnson. Outside, all outside the three-point arch. Creed with the dribble in the lane. Little floater. No. Rebound. Creed gets his own rebound. He's got his hand stuck out there and got the ball tipped to himself to get an offensive rebound. Davison, dribble drive. Kick out. Tip that's saved by Halstead. Goes to Swift. Swift outside. Cross-court pass to Davison. And we got a
foul inside on the Vikings, number 30.
Gus Griffith gets called for the foul inside. I certainly wasn't looking there, so I have no idea what he did. You have to take the official's word for it. He must have got a little bit shoving inside there to get some rebounding position. Davison to put it in play, still looking. Now goes into Swift. Swift on the dribble drive against Blanchett. That's a travel.
Yep. Good job by Cade there to not foul. Just keep moving back.
Keep his hands back.
Yep.
So no question. Is that their second?
That's two apiece.
2 apiece. And the score is 5-3. Vikings by 2. Carson Peel will bring it into the front court on the slow walk. Gets it near side to Trayton Miller. Looking for Blanchett, not there. Gets the screen, looking for Gus. Now goes out top to Autry, around to Peel. Inside to Blanchett, knocked away, and Halstead comes up with the steal. But the Vikings are going to steal it right back. It's tipped away by Trayton Miller. Vikings with it in the front court. So each team gets another turnover. Here's Autry off to Peel. Bounce pass into Miller. Shot good from the baseline. A two-pointer by Trayton Miller.
With a 2-point
and the Vikings have 7 and Halstead 3. Swift off to Creed. Creed top of the key. Into the lane. Kick out. Davison looking at Swift inside. Shot up too strong. Rebound. Swift gets his own rebound in traffic, and he shoots it up, and he's fouled. And Swift will have 2 free throws coming up. Foul's going to be on
foul charge to number
Gus Griffith again.
Gus Griffith. So he picked up 2 quick fouls now.
Jackson Swift at the line.
3:08 left to go. First quarter action.
Got Apel and Lysell here at the scorer's table ready to check in.
Swift free throw rims out.
Even Lysell back into the game along with
So it looks like Carson and Gus will have a seat here for a little bit, cool off.
Halstead hasn't substituted yet. Second Swift free throw. He had 8 points when we played him back in December. Off of the bench, their Cohen Corona was their leading scorer, and Swift misses both. Here's Apel, gets it off to Autry. He's going to launch a 3-ball from the baseline. No. Rebound Lysell off to Autry, out to Apel. Reset for the Vikings. Here's Lysell, shot good from the baseline. Haven's got his second basket. 9-3 Vikings at the 2:50 mark.
It was a sweet stroke by Haven there.
Swift has a near side baseline. On the left-handed dribble, guarded by Blanchett. Off top to Davison. Davison for Creed, far side wing, free throw line extended. Creed dribble into the lane, kick out. Davison wanted to trigger a 3, but Trayton right there. Ball in, knocked out, and saved by Halstead. Johnson with the shot. It's good. Spencer Johnson gets his first basket.
Well contested by Haven.
Well contested, but a good shot. Here's Autry on the dribble into the lane, out to Miller. Another 3-ball Miller. And it's good. Another CPA three-pointer by Trayton Miller. The Vikings have a dozen at the 2:05 mark. And Halstead wants a timeout. We'll keep this one right here. Again, thanking our sponsors, including Harry Mallory, Farm Bureau, Lindsburg Realty, Liz Nahodney, Owner Broker, Pizza Hut, Dr. Darrell Loader, Smoky Valley Chiropractic, Mari Loader, Caldwell Banker Real Estate, call Mari, call it sold, The Old Stuga, CNL Heating and Cooling, Gower Welding, Bank of Tescott, Christian's Funeral Home, First Bank, Kansas, Art Shirt, Salina Ortho, People's Bank and Trust, On Reinert CPA, Midway Motors, Farmer State Bank, Gallant Tire and Auto, Smoky Valley Booster Club, Lindsborg Realty, Lindsburg Family Dental Care.
That is a lot of sponsors.
That is a lot of
support.
We appreciate every one of them.
We sure do.
And certainly, looking at the monitor, we're up to 83 devices listening and watching. Here the Vikings have a 12-5 lead at the 2-minute mark, actually 1:59. Swift to put it in play. They still haven't substituted. Corona, who was their leading scorer at Halstead, now coming to the scores table, so he's going to get in here before the quarter ends. And there's a steal. The Vikings come away with it off the Haven Lysell. A dunk. No, he's fouled. And I think he was thinking about it. He kind of lost the handle a little bit, and he's going to be shooting free throws, but
he's got it. Yeah, he's laughing about it. He's wishing he could get. He knew that he missed the opportunity.
Davison, his first, team second.
2 shots coming up for. The foul is on Davison, his first, team second. Each team has 2 fouls. Lysell free throw finds the bottom of the net. He's got 5.
So Corona in, Davison out, and Carson Peel in for Cade Blanchett.
Cohen Corona. That's how they pronounce that. Kind of looks like Kane, but it's Cohen.
It is Cohen. Okay, yeah.
Only because I heard it on the PA at their place do I know that. All right. And he got both free throws. The Vikings are 14. And Halstead at 5. Creed goes cross court. Almost a steal by Apel. McDonald. Here's Johnson with the baseline shot. No. Rebound by Lysell. Off to Apel. Here come the Vikings on the run. Apel far side. Goes out top to Carson Peel to reset. Now he'll direct some traffic. Doing a little sign language out there on the with the ball in his hand. Gets it off to Autry on the weave. Autry from the free throw line. No. Rebound. Apel. No. Rebound. Autry. No. Rebound. Halstead. Autry almost out jumping Creed for that rebound, but Creed came away with it, and he brings it into the front court. Kick it off to Swift. Cross court to McDonald. Around to Corona. Here's a 3 by Swift. No. Rebound Carson Peel. Come the Vikings. Oh, he wanted to thread the needle to Apel. That was way too hard. That was a missile.
That was a laser beam coming out of his hands there. Goodness gracious.
Turnover, Smoky Valley number...
let's see, that's number 4 for the Vikings.
And Halstead has...
also 4, by my count.
I knew I'd missed a couple. I hadn't marked any down for a while. 4-4 on that case. Here's Creed, and he'll get called for carrying the ball. That's turnover number 5 on the Dragons.
I've got some officials talking to the coaches here, talking to the bench.
I don't know if he...
Not sure what's going on.
If he was asking for a call to go our way or something, but certainly
I'm not sure why he was talking to the assistant coaches, though.
Yeah, no, I'm not either.
Huh.
Anyway, it's Viking ball with 35 seconds left to go, leading 14-5. Here's Autry on the dribble drive. Autry off to Miller. Three-pointer, and it's good! It's good at the quarter. It is definitely an Arn Reinert CPA three-pointer, but it's definitely Miller time for Trayton Miller. Swift with it in baseline. Johnson, his two, no, rimming out. Miller with the rebound. Coming up to April, 10 seconds left to go. Off to Lysell, into the lane, floater, it's good. Lysell hits his second.
With a 2-point
19
basket.
for the Vikings. And that quarter ends with the Vikings up 19-5. We'll be back with second quarter action after this 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Smoky Valley Basketball.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Bank of Tuscan. Come see us for all your home loan needs in the Smoky Valley, including construction loans at Stockholm Estates. Equal housing lender, NMLS 403648. Member FDIC.
We're the Bank of Tuscan.
At People's Bank and Trust, we look forward to helping you through the many stages of life. From your first checking account to your retirement account, we've helped generations of families buy their first home, finance their vehicles, and plan for the future. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Do you know what major TV networks, Hall of Fame athletes, wineries, pubs, famous chefs, and brides and grooms from across the country have in common? They all purchase custom-etched glassware at glassdecorators.com. EmsloyGlassDecorators.com have been providing carefully etched glass for nearly 30 years. An effective tool for company branding, etched glasses are also perfect for school and civic groups, special occasions, and that one-of-a-kind gift they won't find anywhere else. Hemsloyd Scandinavian Specialties and GlassDecorators.com, supporting Smoky Valley Athletics since 1984.
Vikings get the ball to start the quarter off. They lead it 19-5 after one quarter. Boy, it's been Trayton Miller and Haven Lysell carrying the load for the Vikings. Miller has 11 points. Lysell with 8. Lysell kicks it out on to Carson Peel. Back to April. They'll reset the offense. Just underway, second quarter. Carson looking out, looking inside. Gets us looking to Cade. Back to Carson. 3-point baseline. It's good! On Reinert CPA three-pointer by Carson Peel. And the Vikings get the first basket of the quarter at the 7:30 mark, leading it 22-5. Creed gets it off to Swift. Swift will back it out to near half court. He's guarded by Blanchett. Off to Creed. Creed on the dribble, guarded by Apel. Vikings man-to-man all over the court. Just pressure defense. Here's Swift on the drive. His shot, good. Another nice drive by Swift. His first points of the contest. Vikings in the front court. Here's Lysell. Too strong over the top. It goes. Swift with the rebound for Halstead. On the left-handed dribble into the front court between his legs. Crossover into the lane. And a travel. No, a foul.
Foul on the floor, charge.
Good defense, even though Cade Blanchett gets whistled for the foul. That looked like a travel to me.
It really did. That could have gone either way. I wasn't sure what he was going to signal, but I guess it got Cade and with his hands in the cookie jar a little too much there.
Corona to put it in play, kept away by Blanchett, almost touched by Halstead.
Yep.
Coach Schneider giving the look to the official smiling at him. It could have gone either way. But it goes to Halstead. They get it into Swift again. Just underway, second quarter. Vikings up 22-7. And a steal by Lysell. Gets it up to Cade Blanchett. Cade has to run it down, and Vikings will settle it down now with Lucas Apel at the 6:35 mark. Off it goes to Trayton Miller. Hit 3 threes in that first quarter. Off to Carson Peel. Near side to Apel. Lucas Apel. Back to Miller. Three-pointer. Fouled. And Trayton Miller is going to have 3 free throws. He was kind of a little off balance when he shot that one, and Corona pushed him over the rest of the way. Not much contact there, but he got
a lot, but it was
whistled for the foul.
Yep.
Trayton Miller already in double figures, and he's good from beyond the arc. He's good from the charity stripe. Makes the first.
He's had a half. Goodness, so far.
Second Trayton Miller free throw. Absolutely good.
He's got 3 threes. Now he's going to have three free throws plus a 2-pointer. He's certainly having another night.
Cashes all 3 Thompsons into the game. Number 22.
All right, so Apel out, Kai Blanchett in for the Vikings.
You talk about another guy that can shoot 3-pointers.
No kidding. You get all these guys on, it's going to be a tough night for Halstead.
Creed into the front court, picked up by Peel, gets it off to Swift. Swift looking for Johnson, goes to him, top of the key. Oh, knocked away, but saved by Davison. Davison's floater in the lane, no. Rebound, Trayton Miller has it knocked away by Davison, but still loose on the floor. Now picked up by Corona. Well, the Vikings actually get a turnover there. Corona gets his first basket, and it's 9 for Halstead. Kai Blanchett wanted to trigger, but didn't. Davison right on top of him. Vikings get another turnover there, and that's Trayton Miller inside to Blanchett, baseline to Lysell, little 10-footer, no, rebound, Halstead. Gets it off to Creed. Creed on the run on the far side wing. Spin move into the lane, knocked away but saved. Creed has it, still ball loose, picked up in the rebound by Carson Peel. Carson into the front court. On the wing, off to Lysell. Lysell drive, his shot up. It's good. Lysell in double figures with 10. He's 27th point for the, or 29th point for the Vikings. I forgot to mark down the other one. 29-7. Oh, there's a pushover. And we got Corona. Wow. Corona got a little bit too aggressive with the... They were setting the screen.
Corona is second.
I didn't see it.
I saw the end of it, and Corona was just right in there, and he just gave a big shove to the Vikings.
With number 1
and so picked up the foul. No substitutions in. Number 1 in. That's Tanner Watkins. Number 3 also in is Owen Farmer. So Farmer and Watkins in.
Johnson is out. I'm not sure who the other one was that came out.
Number 12, McDonald, I think.
There you go, yep.
Vikings have it. Kai Blanchett to his brother Cade. Back to Kai. 3-pointer, too strong. Rebound. Oh, and they threw it away. And that's going to be a call for the double dribble. Yeah, he picked it up. He can't pass to himself. You can't pass to yourself. He threw the ball, knew he threw a bad pass, went to get it.
Tried to tap it at Carson here, but it didn't work out. So is that a turnover?
Yeah, that's a turnover.
Yeah, that would be a turnover.
Yep, that's a turnover for Halstead. Is that number 7?
Number 7.
7. Carson off to Cade Blanchett. Cade off to Trayton. Another 3-ball. In and out, no good, but a nice rebound by Kai Blanchett with an under-the-basket rebound and somehow got enough English on it. Wow.
Cade Blanchett comes flying in and taps the ball out of bounds. Great play by the Blanchett boys.
Oh, absolutely exciting. Kai Blanchett. I don't know how he got that ball up on the backboard and got enough English on it to make it spin and go in, but what a basket by Kai Blanchett. 30. Well, now they only have 29. I thought I wrote down right. I think we have 29. I think that's right. I thought I missed the 27th point.
Yeah, I think, okay. He must have corrected that.
Here's Swift on the drive. He's fouled, and he'll have a couple of free throws coming up. He missed 2 free throws in the first quarter.
11, Cade Blanchett, his second.
That foul is going to be on Cade Blanchett, his second.
Number 24, Jackson Swift.
Cade has 2, and Gus Griffith, who's back in the game, has 2. Swift free throw this time is good.
Team foul-wise, we're at 4 apiece. So
their 10th point coming at the 4:12 mark of the second quarter.
Jackson
got that one too.
Got their 11th point. So got them both. He's got 4 points on the night. 29-11. Vikings at the 4-minute mark have the lead and the ball. Here's Kai Blanchett, top of the key to Miller. Almost looked at his trigger 3. Here's Gus Griffith on the blocks. Spin move, shot, left. Oh, just crawls out. Good rebound by Farmer for the Halstead Dragons. Here comes Swift. Gets it off to Watkins. Back to Farmer. Farmer got a travel. He took. Could see his head and shoulder fake, went with his feet at the same time, and then he dribbled.
Back on the floor.
Yeah, he juked a little too much there. So Apel in, Carson Peel out.
So it's Apel, Blanchett, he's come out. Cade Blanchett's out.
Cade's out. Yeah, Haven's in. Haven came in for Cade.
Apel, Kai Blanchett, Lysell, Griffith, and Miller on the court for the Vikings at the 3:45 mark. They have the ball in the front court. Miller looking for Lysell, goes to him on the baseline, blocks, turnaround shot, no. Griffith with the rebound, double teamed in the lane, kick out to Kai Blanchett, 3-ball, no. Griffith with another rebound, spin move. This time it goes. Griffith going to work with a nice rebound inside there. 31 for the Vikings, 11 for the Halstead Dragons. Farmer with it. Top of the key, Swift. Back to Farmer right in front of the Viking bench. Vikings 3-2 drop zone. Here's a 3-ball. Good by number 12, McDonald. His second 3 of the night. 14 for Halstead coming at the 3-minute mark. Kai on the dribble drive, and he's fouled. It'll be out of bounds to the Vikings.
Foul charge to the Dragons, number 15.
Call that on Davison.
Second, team's 5th.
Spencer Johnson in. Davison out.
It's Davison's second foul.
Viking ball out of bounds. Apel to trigger it in. Lysell got it, yeah.
He got a little happy feet there.
He thought he was a running back in the football game,
he was
going to take it for a first down.
That's a turnover for the Vikings.
31-14, Vikings on top. Baseline to McDonald. Cross court to Farmer. Over to Swift. Vikings 3-2 zone again. To McDonald. Inside to Johnson. Johnson, little floater. Good. Johnson has his second basket. 16 for the Halstead Dragons. 31 for the Vikings. Lysell, baseline near side. Off to Apel. Off to Kai Blanchett, around to Miller, inside to Griffith. Griffith gets double teamed and he's fouled.
Foul on the Dragons.
And it'll be out of bounds to Smoky Valley.
Call that on Watkins.
His first.
6'1" senior.
Team 6.
Number 1, Tanner Watkins, picks up his first.
His first foul. 2:25 left to go in the first half.
Watkins is out. I'm not sure who came in. Sorry, I didn't see it.
Creed came back in.
All right.
Out it goes to Kai Blanchett, around to Carson Peel. Inside to Lysell. Back to Carson, little floater with the left hand. And he's going to have free throws.
At the line shooting 2.
Carson, a little left-handed floater. They were kind of guarding his right-hand side, so he went to the opposite side. Didn't he? I thought.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he switched hands.
Okay.
A little bit of confusion here.
Well, they called the foul on 4, and there's no 4 in the game.
Oh, it's 3. Yeah.
Not only do they not have a 4 in the book, there's not one on the court. So.
Yeah, no.
Official corrected that, and Carson Peel knocks the free throw down.
Yeah, so ultimately that foul was on Farmer. Number 3, that's his first foul.
Vikings doubling up the Halstead Dragons, 32-16. Second free throw also rattled in. Got them both. He's got 5. And the Vikings up 33-16 at the 2:16 mark. Creed, long 3. It's good. Wow.
Fantastic shot there by Creed. He was way back off that 3-point line.
First points of the night. Off it goes to Kai. He wants to answer, but doesn't. Gets it off to Apel. Oh, and throws it into Gus. And Gus knocks it away, and Vikings save it.
3 seconds.
3 seconds. Well, sometimes I don't think you can have 3 seconds when the ball loose like that, but we'll go with the call. It's a turnover, Smoky Valley, number 7.
Yep.
Halstead with the ball. 2 minutes left to go in the half. Down 33-19 to the Vikings. It goes to Swift. Top of the key, Farmer. Around to McDonald. Back to Swift. Good Viking man-to-man defense now. Here's Farmer. Off to Swift. Lob inside to Johnson. His little floater. No. Rebound knocked out of it. Oh! Johnson came and knocked that one away out of bounds, and they give it to the Halstead Dragons. So Johnson, a little break on that one. Halstead ball. Creed will get it in to Swift. Gets it off to McDonald. Apel guarding him closely. Around it goes to Farmer. Back to McDonald. Back to Creed. Creed, little jumper. Oh, Swift. Sweet shot by Creed. Gives them their 21st point at the 1:15 mark. Here's Carson with the floater off the glass and good. We're going to call Johnson with the block. He thought he had a charge, but he was way under the basket.
Foul charge.
Pretty hard to give that. In the college game, you know, they have that circle.
Right.
He would have been way inside that circle.
Yeah.
So Carson gets the basket and one. 35 for the Vikings, now 36.
Carson converts the three-point play.
Carson finishing off the three-point play. He's got 8. Creed on the dribble against Miller. Picks up his dribble. And they called
double dribble.
They called a double dribble. I think Carson or Miller knocked that out of his hand.
I felt like Miller contacted it, but that's a turnover for the Dragons.
That's number 8 for them. Apel on the dribble, goes off to Lysell. Under a minute we go here in the first half. Kai Blanchett. Off to Miller. Trayton Miller. Long two. Short. Rebound Apel underneath. Shot up. No. Rebound Halstead. Comes Creed on the left-handed dribble. Now switches over to his right. Now back to his left. Creed kick out to McDonald. Around to Swift. Swift gets called for the travel as he shifted his feet. Number 9 on the turnover side. Vikings ball now at 38 seconds. See if Coach Schneider wants him to go with just one, or he'll work and get a good shot and keep going with the flow. Kai Blanchett to Lysell. He's going to go ahead and shoot it from the elbow. In and out, rimming out, no good. Rebound. Kai Blanchett gets it off to Peel. 22 seconds, 21. Carson between the circles to reset the offense. Goes near side to Apel. Apel on the dribble, goes over to Lysell. And he goes to save it. Gets it off to Peel. Back to Lysell. Oh, a shot, and we're going to call a block on Johnson. He's kind of hurt down there, it looks like.
Putting up 25, Hayden Lysell at the line to shoot 2.
If he went in knee to knee or what happened to Spencer Johnson coming up a little bit gimpy there.
He is definitely gimpy.
19th foul.
I'm guessing a stinger or something like that maybe on his knee, like you said.
No, he picks up the foul, his second. So he's got 2. Corona's got 2. Davison's got 2. For the Vikings, Cade Blanchett has 2, and Gus Griffith has 2. Haven will be at the free throw line shooting 2. He make?
He made it.
37th point for the Vikings.
On the floor for the Dragons.
So Watkins is checked in for Johnson. Then shot this last 2.2 seconds.
Second Lysell free throw, no. Creed with the rebound. Creed will throw it up at the basket. Oh, hits the basket. Hits the basketboard and off the basket. No good. And halftime is here. The Vikings lead at 37-21. We'll be back to wrap this first half up for you after this 2-minute timeout. You've been listening to Smoky Valley Basketball.
Arn Reinert, CPA LLC, provides tax and accounting services in the Smoky Valley area.
Tonight, the Wildfires will be dancing to Run It Up, taught by Addison Ebert. The Wildfires include Captain Grayson Bauer, Captain Riley Ebert, Braden DeSalt, Lauren DeLiesel, Olivia Ford, Raina Decker, Addison Ebert, Esther Clark, Tessa Replegal, the Wildfires. The Smoky Valley High School Wildfires under the direction of Mrs. Angela DeLiesel.
Taking care of business here in the first half, 37-21. Girls also winning tonight by the score of 51-31. This is the this is the Salina Region Orthopedic and Sports Medicine halftime show. This halftime show brought to you by Salina Region Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Clinic, working with athletes of every level to help prevent injuries, enhance performance, or to heal through surgery and rehabilitation. At the school, on the field, or in their clinic, they're ready wherever and whenever you need them to help you get back in the game. The home field advantage starts at the Salina Region Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Clinic. And so I don't forget it, time to look now at our impact performance of the first half presented by the Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Clinic. No question, Trayton Miller getting us off to a great first quarter start, and Trayton Miller with 14 points at halftime. He's just been tremendous from outside shooting.
Absolutely, 14 points and 2 rebounds. I mean, he's been a force out there.
No question about it. Other scoring went like this. First for Halstead, 2 points for Corona. 4 points for Spencer Johnson, 4 points for Jackson Swift, 5 points for Braxton Creed, and 6 points, 2 3-pointers for Dylan McDonald. For the Vikings, Gus Griffith with 2. 2 also for Kai Blanchett, 8 for Carson Peel, Haven Lysell with 11, and again 14 points for Trayton Miller. What a great half for the Vikings.
It sure was. Yeah, it was outstanding. They scored 19 and 18 respectively in the first and second quarters. Really the big difference was that first quarter there where they held Halstead to only 5 points.
How about some rebounds? Who's leading us in rebounding?
Rebounding, we've got Jerome Autry with 1.
Justice Autry.
I'm sorry, Justice Autry with 1. I'm sorry, I put that on the wrong line. Doggone it, I'll fix that. Justice Autry with 1. Lucas Apel, Carson Peel, Trayton Miller, Kai Blanchett. He's messing with me. Sorry. Kai Blanchett, Gus Griffith, all with 2 rebounds. Haven Lysell leads with 4. I also have Cade Blanchett with a pair of nice kick-out assists that resulted in some points.
Cade doesn't have any points, but certainly done a super job on Swift, keeping him from their leading scorer from scoring. He's only got 4 points at halftime. And Cade, again, drawing the assignment of the toughest defensive assignment and really coming through with a nice performance.
Again, Cade is just a force out there. You don't see it necessarily in the stats on points, but you do feel his presence on the court.
Time now for a Salina Surgical scoreboard update. Choose Salina Surgical Hospital for your outpatient procedures or inpatient stays. Salina Surgical is proud to be partially position owned at the half. Minneapolis 26, Valley Heights 9. Minneapolis is playing with just 7 players tonight, it says on our score rally here. Also, after 1 quarter, Valley Center. Well, that's not a good combination there. Valley Center 18, Valley Center 3.
They're winning.
Yeah, it's 3-3. I'll find out who they're playing here in a little bit. They're playing, Salina Central's playing, so Salina Central and Valley Center are tied up at 18-18. Wamego in girls action, I didn't give you that final. Wamego beating Abilene 69-32, so big win there for them. And Valley Heights in girls action won 64-43 over Minneapolis. I didn't get those finals for you. But here the Vikings have a 37-21 lead, and the Viking girls winning it easily by the score of 51-31, although it was a pretty close game for quite a bit of the game, but they held them to 3 points in that fourth quarter, 9 points for the second half. They just stepped up the defensive pressure like crazy.
Yeah, whatever Coach Drew said in the locker room at halftime, it definitely sunk in because they were a defensive force for sure.
Viking action coming up. We're on the road Friday at Heston, and then next week we're on the road at the Sterling Invitational Tournament. The girls playing on Monday at 5 o'clock. The boys playing Tuesday at 5:30. The boys playing against Hugoton. The girls playing against Scott City. So at least we're playing teams we haven't seen before on the first round over there. It'll be a good matchup for both.
Yeah, that's always the nice thing about the Sterling Invitational. it's always a tough tournament.
Yeah.
But it's typically competition that we don't see throughout the year. So
we talked about that earlier. The Viking girls are the 4th seed with only 1 loss. So, a lot of good teams in action over there. So that'll be a fun tournament next week. Again, that starts Monday and Tuesday, single games. And the Vikings on the road Friday at Halstead. We'll take our final timeout, a 1-minute timeout. We'll have the second half tip-off when we come back. You're listening to Smoky Valley Basketball. Vikings up 37-21 at halftime, back after this 1-minute timeout.
Hemsloyd, Scandinavian Gifts and GlassDecorators.com. See us for your unique Lindsborg gift needs, as well as for glassware customized with your logo, name, or other text. Proud sponsor of Smoky Valley and Bethany sports since 1984.
People's Bank and Trust is proud to support the Lindsborg community and the athletes at Smoky Valley High School and Bethany College. I'm Ryan Beedard, branch manager at the Lindsborg location for People's Bank and Trust, a proud native of Lindsborg, and I'm ready to be your banker. People's Bank and Trust, meeting the needs of our community and always improving the way we do business. Located at 201 South Main in Lindsborg, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Go Vikes and go Swedes.
Carlson Accounting, Inc. in Lindsborg offers complete accounting and payroll services, full-service income tax and e-file services, and business advisory services. Serving Central Kansas since 1983. A proud supporter of Smoky Valley and Bethany Athletics.
Back at Smoky Valley Gym. Both teams are back out warming up again. Trayton Miller got the Vikings off to a great start in that first quarter, hitting 3 3-pointers and then in another basket. So he had 11 points after one quarter, 3 free throws in the second quarter, making him a 14-point total. Also in double figures is Haven Lysell with 11 points, Carson Field with 8. So the Vikings certainly doing what they need to do and scoring points.
Turnover count is also pretty even. Vikings at 7 and the Dragons at 9. So Vikings doing a great job offensively taking care of the ball and then mixing it up, making it tough for the Dragons on the defensive end.
They did come back. They scored 16 points in that second quarter, but the difference was the Vikings held them to only 5 in the first quarter. So they got that lead and have held on to that lead, and now we'll see what comes into the second half. Starting lineups presented by Salina Ortho to start the second half. Probably starting the same way they did the game. Apel, Peel, Miller, Blanchett, and Lysell for the Vikings. And for the Dragons, I saw Watkins come over and looked like he was checking in to start. So we'll see if Watkins is starting in place of somebody over there. As they break the huddle, it is McDonald and Creed and Davison and Swift. So Johnson not starting. He maybe got that knee banged up a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He's on the bench over there, so he's out there. So he's starting.
He might still be resting that leg a little bit after getting that
Watkins
knee bump.
starting in place of Johnson. First possession belongs to Halstead. Creed with it. All over him is Lucas Apel. Creed driving all the way in. Oh, what a block by Trayton Miller, but it goes right to Swift. Shot missing, rebound on the Vikings, and a foul on Watkins on the rebound.
It was a powerful block.
Yeah, that was a powerful block. He came down so hard, I thought sure they were going to call a foul on him, but what a block that foul on Johnson, or Watkins, his second. The Vikings have their first possession of the half. Bounce pass into Cade Blanchett, out to Peel, three-pointer, and it's good! An arm-rider CPA three-pointer by Carson Peel. He's now in double figures, 40 for the Vikings.
Vikings starting out the half the way they want to. Here comes
a turnover
steal.
up to Cade Blanchett. Cade. And off the field, good. Coach wanted a turnover as Cade went sliding with one foot, but he didn't slide with both feet. He got the ball off to Carson Peel, who got a basket. The Vikings have 42-21. Here's the missed shot, loose ball on the floor, picked up by Carson Peel. Carson off to Trayton Miller. Oh, he wanted to trigger a three. He didn't. He kind of lost control of it. Here's Lysell. He'll trigger a three. No. Rebound Creed for the Halstead Dragons.
Vikings feeling it a little bit out there.
Yeah, no question about that.
Coach,
he wants a 30. We'll catch it right here.
I'm feeling that as well. They're going to call timeout.
Thanking our sponsors, which include Harry Malary Farm Bureau, Lindsberg Realty, Liz Nahodney Owner Broker, Pizza Hut, Dr. Dale Loader, Smoky Valley Chiropractic, Mari Loader, Caldwell Banker Real Estate, call Mari, call it sold, Old Stuga, C&L Heating and Cooling, Dower Welding, Bank of Chescott, First Bank, Kansas, Art Church, Salina, Ortho, People's Bank and Trust, Arnreiner, CPA, Midway Motors, Farmer State Bank, Gallant Tire and Autos, Smoky Valley Booster Club, and Lindsberg Family Dental Care. Appreciate all their sponsorship. Vikings off to a quick start here. 5-0 run to start the third quarter. No substitutions on that break. Everybody's still the same. And Halstead has it. Creed into the front court. Man-to-man defense all over the court. Swift has it, guarded by Blanchett. His dribble drive, little floater, no. Rebound, Carson. Here come the Vikings. Quickly up to Trayton Miller. Back to Carson Peel. Wanted to shoot that long three, but wouldn't. Off to Apel, looking for Blanchett inside, no. Bill has the ball. Back to Miller, back to Peel. Right in front of the Viking bench. Into Cade Blanchett, out to Peel. Back to Blanchett. It goes to Lysell instead. Off to Miller, three-pointer. It's good! An on-runner CPA three-pointer by Trayton Miller. 45 for the Vikings. The 6-10 mark. 45-21. Vikings well in control. Inside to Swift, outside to Creed. Good defense by Apel, because Creed, I think, was going to shoot the ball, but Apel right there. Davison off to McDonald. McDonald, dribble drive, baseline, shot, off the glass, no. Rebound, Lysell. He takes it on the dribble drive. Lysell steps around, and no, it's going to call it goaltending on the Vikings, so we're going the other way. I think it was Lucas Apel got his finger in the net a little bit and disrupted the ball. I don't think it was going to go in anyway, but he couldn't get the rebound. Somebody came in. McDonald went out, and Corona came in. Cohen Corona, who had 15 points against the Vikings at Halstead. Vikings have done good keeping him at 2. Off it goes to Swift, around to Watkins, to Davison, far side wing, back to Watkins, back to Swift. Good Viking half-court man-to-man defense. Creed against Apel. Creed drive, kick out, and Watkins has it in the lane, but he's triple teamed in the lane. It's going to be 3 seconds. And both officials whistle at the same time and call a turnover on the 3-second violation.
Gus Griffith in the game.
Good defense there by the Vikings.
Oh, absolutely. Great half-court defense. Carson will bring it into the front court from Cade Blanchett. They'll get picked up man-to-man by Halstead. Miller looking for Cade. Now goes to Gus Griffith right at the free throw line. Gus, no. Rebound on the weak side. Swift quickly up to Corona. Corona on the dribble off to Creed. Back to Swift. Swift drive in the lane. Swift shot up. Oh, man, I thought it was a block. Cade's going to get called for the foul, his third, but I think he had all ball.
That was all ball. He was moving with the shooter. That's a tough call. That's a tough call.
Really tough. But again, what defense is Cade Blanchett playing?
It's incredible.
It's so sweet. And free throw good by Swift, Jackson Swift. For their first points of the second half coming at the 4:50 mark.
Apel and Blanchett out. Autry and Lysell in.
And he makes both free throws, 23 for the Halstead Dragons. They scored their 21st point at about the 1:50 mark of the second quarter. And now they scored their first point of the third quarter at the 4:50 mark. So a long dry spell. Here's, what a pass by Gus Griffith to Lysell for 2. 47 for the Vikings. Corona off to Creed. He's going to launch a 3-ball. No. Rebound. Griffith and Lysell fighting for it. Griffith comes away with it. Carson Peel on the transition. Carson all the way in. Oh, he's got a block, and he's going to be out of bounds. Comes down. Nothing he could do about that. That ball came down. He couldn't get out of the way. Yeah.
He tried.
Good block by Halstead. Farmer comes in for Davison.
Halstead ball at the 4:15 mark of the third quarter. Vikings up 47-23. And missing on the shot, Autry has come in. And Autry can't get away from that one as Watkins throws it against him and can't get out of the way, so it'll stay with the Halstead Dragons. The Meerkat, Justice Autry, has checked in for the Vikings. Ball in. Oh, almost a steal by the Vikings. Watkins maybe got away with a travel there as he was backpedaling a little bit. Creed, three-pointer, and it swishes. Creed with his second three of the night. 26 for the Dragons. 3:50 mark. 26, but the Vikings have 47. Miller, top of the key. Thought he was going to trigger another three, but he didn't. Carson has it on the wing, guarded by Corona. Out to Autry. Baseline to Lysell. Wanted to get a screen from Gus. Here's Autry, kick out to Peel. He will trigger a three, and it's too strong, but Griffith with a nice rebound. Drawn up with the left hand, good. Wow, nice rebound and put back by Gus Griffith. Watched him a little bit in the JV game ahead of this one. He had a pretty good JV game. I don't know what he had for points, but he was getting some good minutes. Here's a block.
Oh, that's a block.
What a block. What a block by Gus Griffith. There's Carson Peel with it on the dribble, off to Miller. Miller wanted to trigger again. Miller kicks it off to Carson. Carson on the dribble, again started by Corona. 2:50 to go here, third quarter. Carson, kick out to Miller. Another three ball. Miller missed with Gus Griffith right there for the rebound. He misses, but Carson Peel picks up the rebound. He puts it back in, and the Vikings have 51 points here in the third quarter. Corona, kick it out to Creed. Creed, double teamed. Ball loose, knocked away. Turnover, Halstead. Here comes Carson Peel. Off to Haven. His shot up. It's good. Nice dish by Carson Peel. 53 for the Vikings. 26 for the Halstead Dragons. And a timeout on the court. We'll step aside as well. Vikings up 53-26. Back after this 30-second.
Their third charge timeout of the game.
Auburn Pharmacy is your local hometown Lindsborg pharmacy, located at 216 North Harrison Street, proudly supporting the Smoky Valley Vikings and Bethany Swedes. Trust your Smoky Valley real estate needs to Mari Loader of Coldwell Banker and Piper Winger Realtors, a Smoky Valley business owner since 1995 and a community volunteer. No one knows the entire Smoky Valley area the way that Mari does. Call her for your real estate needs. Call Mari, call it sold.
To Smoky Valley Gym. Don Bings along with Mike Rose as the Vikings well in control here tonight. For going to come away with a doubleheader sweep again. Two doubleheader sweeps in a row. Poisonton last Tuesday, Halstead this Tuesday. Good start for 2022.
It's a great start for 2022 for the Vikings.
Halstead basketball getting into Farmer from Davison. Off to Swift. Swift. Cade's going to get called for another foul. He had the ball on one hand, but he almost had his hip on the other hand, so Cade's going to pick up his fourth foul now.
Second team foul.
We're going to miss him as he gets some time on the bench. Carson Peel's checking in for him.
Davison will put it in play for Halstead. Off to Swift. Swift drive, shot, no. Rebound. Carson reaches out and grabs it. Carson on the dribble into the front court. Off to Miller. Just too strong by Trayton Miller. Point blank range. He's smiling as he missed that one.
He's too close.
And there's a contact by Trayton. Comes away with a steal. And we're going to have a... no, they called that an intentional foul.
Foul on the Dragons.
Wow.
Yeah, Corona was pretty frustrated, but I don't know that I would have called that an intentional.
No.
Number 22.
22, Corona gets called for the intentional foul. Well, they got to explain that one a little bit.
It'll put Trayton Miller at the line to shoot 2.
So at the free throw line is Trayton Miller. 3 for 3 from the free throw line in the second quarter. Always tougher to shoot free throws when nobody's around the lane, but he knocks that one down. 54 for the Vikings.
That was a tough call on Corona.
Oh, absolutely. I totally agree.
But it was. I'm sure the officials feel like it's getting a little too chippy there. So.
Well, and it depends on where. I mean, he did definitely try to swing it to knock the ball loose, but I don't think it was a coach Santoya wanting to know what. Yeah, he said he kind of swung with his arm a little bit, and they not
going for the ball, but going for Trayton. So
here's Haven Lysell inside, missing. It's his own rebound. They're going to call him over the back on that rebound. Good block out by Swift, and Haven will pick up. Wow, first personal on Haven. That's unusual.
That's good.
We're almost at the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Team third for the Vikings.
Corona now into the front court, gets it off to Davison. Davison in the lane, kick out to Corona. His shot, good. Corona hits his second basket of the night. 28 for Halstead, coming at the 1:35 mark. There's Apel on the drive and has it knocked away, and Apel will be shooting or out of bounds. Let's see what they say.
I think that was on the floor.
15, Davison picks up the foul, his third.
He is shooting too, yeah.
Yep, 2 shots coming for Lucas Apel, who hasn't scored yet, but again, he's been playing such great defense as well. Good ball handling. Apel makes the free throw, his first points of the night. Got them both.
Lucas Pittsburgh.
Shooting by Lucas Apel at the line there.
57 for the Vikings.
28 for the Dragons.
28. A minute 20 left to go, third quarter. Corona on the dribble, guarded by Miller. Still on the dribble, picks up his dribble, goes inside to Swift, knocked away.
Who are they going to call it on?
I think they're going to call it on Carson, fighting for the loose ball.
Okay, yep. I thought Carson might have got position.
Yeah, I thought he did too, but that'll be Carson's first foul. Davison gets it into Farmer. Farmer drive, gets it off to Watkins. Watkins out top to Swift. They'll reset their offense to Corona. Baseline Davison. Davison in, shot blocked, and a foul. And Halstead will be at the free throw line. That foul's going to be on Lucas Apel. That'll be his first. Davison at the free throw line hasn't scored yet tonight. We've got a couple of free throws to get into the scoring column. 1:01 left to go, third quarter. 57 for the Vikings, 28. Oh, and that one rims out. Second Davison free throw on the way. Adler Davison, interesting first name. And he makes the second. Do you know any Adlers?
No, just the one here.
Now we know one.
Now we know one.
Carson on the dribble against Corona. Top the key to Miller. Miller looking for Lysell, goes to him on the far side wing. Now out top to Apel. Apel looking for Autry. He's going to launch a 3-ball. That's too strong. Rebound Corona for Halstead. Over to Davison. They're coming up into the front court to Swift. Swift on the far side wing. His baseline drive. Still in action and missing. Rebound Lucas Apel. And a foul on Swift.
On the Dragons, number 24.
Swift kind of upset with himself, I guess, because he felt like he had position, and Apel kind of jumped into him when he had the rebound. But when you're up in the air, you gotta allow that player in the air to come down somewhere, and he just didn't. Under 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Carson will walk it slowly under the front court. Autry to Apel. Apel to Miller. Creighton Miller. Vikings hit a basket here, and there'll be a running clock in the fourth quarter. Carson will launch one and swish. Oh.
They're going to call a travel.
Call a travel on Carson.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either. Of course, I wasn't watching his feet.
I'll have to go back and look at that on the film. I wasn't quick enough on the instant replay button here, so we'll go back and look at that later.
Farmer to put it into Swift. Swift across the timeline. Swift. And we're going to have
double dribble. Good defense.
Double dribble on Swift. I wasn't watching him either. I'm going to put 2 seconds on the clock. The Vikings can throw up a prayer here to get up by 30. There they go. Trayton Miller will put it in play. Trayton to put it in play, looking. Get it to Carson. He'll launch a long one. No.
Doggone.
And the fourth quarter is here. The Vikings lead it 57-29 after 3. Back for the fourth quarter after this. 1 minute. Timeout.
Smoky Valley Chiropractic. Dr. Darrell Loader has been on the Viking sidelines since 1995. A doctor with advanced certification in both wellness and sports injury management, he is the resident expert in the Smoky Valley, helping others live long, active, healthy lives since 1995.
Do you know what major TV networks, Hall of Fame athletes, wineries, pubs, famous chefs, and brides and grooms from across the country have in common? They all purchase custom-etched glassware at glassdecorators.com. EmsloyGlassDecorators.com have been providing carefully etched glass for nearly 30 years. An effective tool for company branding, etched glasses are also perfect for school and civic groups, special occasions, and that one-of-a-kind gift they won't find anywhere else. Emsloyd Scandinavian Specialties and GlassDecorators.com, supporting Smoky Valley athletics since 1984.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Bank of Tuscan. Come see us for all your home loan needs in the Smoky Valley, including construction loans at Stockholm Estates. Equal housing lender, NMLS 403648. Member FDIC.
We're the Bank of Tuscan.
Possession of the fourth quarter will belong to the Vikings. They're putting Kai Blanchett and for the first time Tristan Stanbaugh, joining Apel, Miller, and Peel. I'll go to Peel, top of the key. Vikings, did we not have any turnovers in that third quarter?
No, we did have one here where...
oh, that's right, that travel.
Carson traveled, supposedly.
And Halstead had
Number
3.
30.
Yes. No, 4. I have number 4. So we have a total of 13 for the Dragons and 9 for the Vikings.
Here's Stanbaugh. It's good. The Vikings have a 30-point lead. Tristan Stanbaugh, first varsity action tonight. And a 30-point lead will start the running clock. Off it goes to Creed. His 3. It's good.
Great shot.
Creed knocked down his third 3 of the night. 59, they have 32, but it'll be a running. Well, why isn't the clock running? It got to 30 points.
I'm not sure. I think he signaled it was 30.
Yeah.
So the official called for it. We are running the clock now, I believe.
Off it goes to Miller, top of the key to Peel, near side, knocked away by Creed, or by Swift. He thought Carson touched it after he touched it, but the official
didn't see it that way.
Otherwise.
Yep.
Now there is a running clock here now, so Vikings will put it into Lucas Apel. Apel on the dribble, corner right by the Viking bench, off to Kai Blanchett. Kai will dribble, penetrate off to Carson Peel, and we're going to have a hand check on Halstead. They're going to call it a little bit closer since it's gotten a little bit chippy here.
2.
Creed will pick up his second foul.
Creed, that's his second.
16th foul of the half for them. Vikings will be shooting 1-1 after the next foul and get it into Carson to start the clock, or clock still running. It runs through the fouls and everything. Carson on the dribble, off to Apel. Lucas Apel off to Blanchett. Kai wanted to trigger but didn't. Off to Lucas. Lucas Apel. Lucas shot blocked by Corona, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Vikings underneath their own basket. Lucas Apel will do the honors for Smoky Valley. Carson, three-pointer baseline. It's good. A Arnreiner CPA three-pointer by Carson Peel, 62-32. Just a matter of what the final score is going to be here tonight, as the Vikings have got a 30-point lead and have a running clock. And they will go on to their third win of the year. Started off 0-4, now a 3.3 game winning streak. Here's Swift inside. His shot off the backboard, no good. Kai Blanchett with the rebound, quickly up to Carson Peel. Carson into the front court, slows it down now to reset at the 5:25 mark. Still on the dribble, Carson into the lane, floater. Oh, down to Stanbaugh. Ball loose and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Carson Peel. They're going to have a foul on Carson. So Carson's going to foul. A couple more youngsters coming in, and Ethan Abel.
Tanner Watkins
and
Halstead.
Michael Hawk.
Michael Hawk checking in. Both juniors.
A lot of what the starting lineup's going to look like next year out there on the moment. Also goes to Davison. Davison top of the key to Swift. 4:44. Here's a three-pointer by Corona. It's good.
Wow.
Corona.
Great shot by Corona.
Yeah. 35 for the Halstead Dragons. Vikings have 62. Carson on the dribble drive. Off to Stambaugh. Oh, short arms that one. Gets his own rebound. Tips it out to Abel. Ethan Abel with it off to Carson. Carson will reset on the dribble. Kick out to Hawk. Hawk off to Blanchett. He's going to launch a three ball. No. Rebound. Watkins for the Halstead Dragons. It's a 4:10 mark. Swift, three ball. It's good. A back-to-back threes by
Swift.
Halstead. Actually, three in the quarter.
Yeah.
Halstead 38 now. Carson on the dribble. Carson, little floater, too strong. Rebound, Halstead. Creed on the dribble. Creed all the way in. Creed, and we're going to go the other way.
Wow, Ethan Abel drew that foul.
Ethan got in the
player control
right in the way, and
number 2.
Have Creed picking up his third foul. Coach Santoya not very happy with it.
No, that's a tough call. I felt like Ethan was moving, but Ethan definitely had position.
You can be moving.
You can be moving,
but as long as you're in,
you have
good
a cylinder.
position. Yeah, you got good position. Out it goes to Blanchett, to Carson. 3:15 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Carson off to Ethan Abel. Abel looking. Oh, Michael Hawk was open underneath. Didn't get it to him. Off to Stambaugh. Out to Michael Hawk. Hawk underneath to Carson. Quick shot, no, but Blanchett gets the rebound and puts it in. But Carson Peel is fouled, and Carson will have 2 free throws coming up.
Jackson Swift, his second.
That foul is going to be on number 24, Jackson Swift, his second foul. And Carson makes the shot.
Appreciate the 83 devices out there connected and cheering on the kids tonight.
What will be the scenario Friday at Heston? We won't be able to pick it up on live.SmokyValley.org.
I'll have a link.
You'll have a link.
I'll have a link to the Heston feed. They do a pretty nice job.
Okay.
And same with the Sterling Invitational Tournament. We'll have links to all of that at live.SmokyValley.org.
Okay. There you have it. First hand from Mr. Mike Rose, and 2:02 left to go. A 30-second timeout. We'll keep this one right here. Talking about that Sterling tournament, the Viking girls will kick off the tournament Monday at 5 o'clock against Scott City, and the boys will play on Tuesday at 5:30 against Hugoton. Both games, the girls' game will be at the high school site. The boys' games will be at the Sterling College site. So that starts Monday and Tuesday of next week. Again, Vikings on the road Friday at Heston, looking for a little revenge. I was talking with Coach Drew about that. Heston came in here not expecting the Vikings were undefeated at the time.
Yeah.
The only loss the Vikings have on their schedule is from Heston back in December. So he said we definitely are looking for revenge on that game.
Everyone was cold on that game.
Yeah.
So nobody could shoot, and we're hoping to redeem ourselves a little bit here on the girls' side. So
tune into that one on Friday night.
It'll be a great game Friday night
at Heston. Here are the Vikings well in control. The Viking girls won at 51-31 earlier tonight. Viking boys in control 64-38. Halstead's hit a couple of big three-pointers here in this fourth quarter. The Vikings keeping them at bay. Also a running clock gives you not much time to rally. Swift will launch another three ball. No. Rebound. Vikings. Lucas Apel picks up the rebound. Quickly up to Ethan Abel. Back to Apel. Apel and Abel.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
tongue-tied. I couldn't get Dominic Schutte right in the first game. I kept calling her another name. Here, nice pass inside, and Lucas Abel with the basket for 2.
From Ethan Abel.
66 for the Vikings. 1:29 left to go now in the fourth quarter. Off to Swift, baseline to Corona. He's going to launch another 3-ball. No, rebound. Apel comes down with it. He's got a lot of ups in his jump, I'll tell you.
He sure does.
Michael Hawk. Off to Apel. Outside, guarded by Davison. 2 stand ball. Over to Kai Blanchard. He'll launch a 3-ball. No, rebound. Hawk goes forward. And Michael Hawk
Halstead will put the Vikings at the line for a
ball.
1-1.
He'll get the free throw. He'll be shooting a 1-and-1, I think.
Hawk at the line, foul charge to number 20.
We'll see how many. See if he gets to shoot them both here. We've got 45 seconds left, and the clock's a ticking.
Yep. Michael Hawk free throw. No, can't get it to go. Halstead, 30 seconds left to go. Quickly up to Creed. His shot. No. Rebound. Kai Blanchett. Set off to Apel. Vikings will probably not shoot again. See what they do with the ball. Off to Kai Blanchett. Blanchett guarded by Creed. Top of the key to Abel. Around to Apel. To Blanchett. Top of the key. 10 seconds now left. Vikings certainly not going to shoot. And Ethan lets the ball creep out his hand. And that is it. Our final score in the boys' action. Smoky Valley boys win it 66-38. We'll take this 3-minute timeout to wrap this one up for you. You're listening to Smoky Valley basketball. Back after this 3-minute timeout.
At People's Bank and Trust, we look forward to helping you through the many stages of life. From your first checking account to your retirement account, we've helped generations of families buy their first home, finance their vehicles, and plan for the future. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Arn Reinert, CPA LLC, provides tax and accounting services in the Smoky Valley area and is a proud supporter of Smoky Valley High School and Bethany College activities. Located at 117 South Lincoln Street in Lindsborg. Arn Reinert, CPA LLC.
Give us a call at Hometown Outdoor Power in Salina, Minneapolis, and McPherson to get your mowers. Sign up for our winter service program. Don't forget to ask about the early sign-up promotion when you call.
7-day-a-week urgent care has arrived in Lindsborg. Open now at the Lindsborg Community Hospital. 7-day-a-week urgent care is open, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 10 a.m. till 1 p.m. on weekends. No need to be an established patient of the Family Healthcare Clinic. Everyone can enjoy the new convenience for those things that can't wait until tomorrow, but aren't serious enough for the emergency room. 7 days a week, urgent care at Lindsborg Community Hospital.
Buying a home is one of the most important decisions you will ever make. At the Bank of Tesket, we understand that finding the right mortgage is just as important as finding the right home. Whether you are building, buying, or refinancing, we have the money to loan. We offer a variety of fixed rate and variable mortgage loans, including conventional fixed and adjustable loan options, construction loans, and other loan programs. Learn more by visiting with a lender today. The Bank of Tesket, NMLS number 403648, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
At People's Bank and Trust, we look forward to helping you through the many stages of life. From your first checking account to your retirement account, we've helped generations of families buy their first home, finance their vehicles, and plan for the future. People's Bank and Trust delivers safe, sound, and reliable banking. Let us put our experience to work for you and your family. If you're looking for more from your bank, we invite you to see the People's Difference. People's Bank and Trust. Relationships matter. Member FDIC. Equal Housing Lender.
This is the Bank of Tesket postgame show. Coming up, player of the game, scores from around the area, final stats, and an interview with the coach. This is Smoky Valley Vikings football on 95.5 The Rock.
With the boys tournament at
Valley Gym on base along with Mike Rose as the Vikings take a doubleheader sweep from the Halstead Dragons tonight. The girls winning at 51-31, and the Vikings coming back in a well-played game, winning at 66-38. This is the Bank of Tesket postgame show, Generations of Confidence, Relationships for Life. Member FDIC. Ask about their new Casasa checking account in Lynchburg, Salina, Lincoln, and Tesket. Scoring went like this. First for the Dragons, 1 for Davison, 4 for Spencer Johnson, who didn't play in the second half. He got banged his knee there late in the first half and didn't come back in the action. 6 points for Dylan McDonald, 7 points for Cohen Corona, 9 points for Jackson Swift, and 11 points for Braxton Creed. For the Vikings, 2 Tristan Stambaugh, 2 Kai Blanchett, 4 Gus Griffith, 4 Lucas Apel, and then 3 players in double figures. Haven Lysell, 15 points tonight. Trayton Miller, who had a 14 at halftime, ended up with 19, and Carson Peel, 8 at halftime. He had 12 in the second half for 20 points. A nice balance in scoring, and what a game for the Vikings.
Yeah, three players in double figures. That's outstanding. So
sweet.
Rebounding went like this. Cade Blanchett did finally get a rebound there in the second half. So he ended up with 1. Trayton Miller with 2. Let's see, Lucas Apel, Kai Blanchett, and Haven Lysell all ended up with 4. Gus Griffith and Carson Peel both ended up with 5. And, that's it. That's it on rebounds. I do have a couple of assists. Carson Peel, Cade Blanchett, and Gus Griffith, Ethan Abel all had assists for tonight. And Trayton Miller and Gus Griffith both had a block. Turnovers, Smoky Valley ended up with 10 and Halstead with 13.
That's really great. Only 3 in the second half, so they did a nice job. Time now for our Next Tech Wireless Player of the Game. Something different isn't just a slogan at Next Tech Wireless. They're about our communities because they live here too. Next Tech Wireless is Kansas-based and world-class in supporting their neighbors. They have the latest devices and plans for everyone with friendly, knowledgeable, and local customer service. They are committed to providing the best wireless network in Kansas. Visit one of their 50 locations across Kansas. Couple choices, Trayton Miller, Carson Peel, even Haven Lysell, but maybe go with co-players of the game tonight. Carson Peel and Trayton Miller. Trayton had such a great first half. He was our impact performance of the first half, but
absolutely.
He certainly had a good second half as well.
Yep, I think so too. Yep, I agree with you. Co's all the way.
Co-players of the game, Trayton Miller and Carson Peel, with Haven Lysell getting a little consensus nomination, but not getting into that mix of them. So no question about that. Great job for all 3 of those guys. Time now for a Salina Surgical scoreboard update. Choose Salina Surgical Hospital for your outpatient procedures or inpatient stays. Salina Surgical is proud to be partially physician-owned. Valley Center 74, Salina Central 54. Wamego 20, Abilene 19. That's a halftime score, so we don't have one on there. Minneapolis and Valley Heights. Last we had was a halftime score for them, because with our running clock, we got over a little bit quicker than everybody else. Minneapolis was 26 and Valley Heights was only 7, or 9 points. They're playing with 7 players tonight, so they're a little short-handed, but you got some league scores?
Let's see. Just on the girls' side, I don't see anything for the boys yet. I texted these to you, so if you read them already, I'm sorry.
I have not.
Okay, yeah. Hillsborough girls defeat Hoisington 32-17. Pratt girls defeat Lions 42-28. And they'll play at Larned on Friday. And then Nickerson girls beat Heston 55-40.
Well, you would expect that. Nickerson is undefeated, so with that Ava Jones girl playing for them, they certainly are. They're now 9-0, I believe, on the year. So Nickerson girls are really having a sensational year.
They really are. And the other thing that concerns me about that score is the 40 points. Heston was able to score 40 points on an excellent Nickerson team. So if they're shooting well, we may have some trouble with them on Friday.
So we'll have our hands full, no question about that.
Absolutely.
Coach Doug Snyder on his way out here now, so we'll switch.
I'm going to get out of your way.
Yeah, thank you, Mike, for helping. Appreciate
I'll be right back.
First quarter seemed to be the magic key tonight as the Vikings come out, and Trayton Miller again hot from beyond the arc. 11 points in that quarter, holding Halstead to 5, 19-5 after 1. That kind of set the tone for the night for you.
Yeah, you and I talked about the fact that we wanted to come out and really get after it in that first quarter and make some plays. And they was a little stagnant there early in the quarter, and they ran some offense pretty effectively, but then we were able to get a couple of steals, get up the floor, make some plays. You're right, though. It's great to see. We talked about those guys playing with some confidence. Trayton and Carson knocking down shots, on a night where we didn't have Vincent Pickering because he got injured during the JV game, wasn't able to play. We were lacking a little bit as our sixth man coming in, and so we had other guys that really stepped up and did a nice job. Justice Autry came in. Of course, we didn't have Jerome tonight either.
Right.
Justice Autry came in and didn't score a lot of points for us, but I thought his energy on the court was really solid in that first and third quarter. And then Kai Blanchett comes in the second and fourth and does the same thing. But post-wise, I thought Haven was solid again tonight. We had him 6 for 11 and 15 points. Donnie, we were 15 of 17 from the free throw line. We talked about it before the game that we wanted to shoot better than that from the line, and 51% on the year, and we did exactly that. We finally got to the line. We made free throws. It's a lot easier to pull away from teams when you knock the ball down on free shots than it is if you have to score from somewhere else. But we took a lot of threes tonight, but we hit some early, which made a big deal. Missed some late and kind of hurt our percentage a little bit. But I thought we really did a nice job establishing what we wanted to do tonight.
I want to throw a shout-out to Gus Griffith. He came in there and got you some good minutes, got 4 points, and I don't know how many rebounds he had, but
I had him for 6.
He was a force inside there.
Yeah, I had him for 6 boards, and Gus does that. He can get inside, especially against guys that we can mismatch a little bit, and he really establishes himself in that paint presence. Probably had a chance to knock down a few more in there and got it knocked away a couple of times, but he also found some guys on some nice cuts, made some nice passes. He was really into the game as well. And like I said, Haven does that for us all the time. Even Tristan Stambaugh, when Tristan got in there, was able to really establish himself in the paint, got that first bucket of the fourth quarter, had a couple of other opportunities as well, but he was nice inside and establishing himself, had a couple of nice looks at people as well. But and again, Cade Blanchett, we put him on their best player again tonight, in Swift, and he's able to hold Swift to 9 points, and they only got one guy in double figures. They shot the ball better, especially from the three-point line, than what they did last game, but they only had 5 shots from inside the three-point line that they made, and so we forced them to have to make big shots to stay in the game, and we made the plays that we needed to make. So, like I said, it's nice to see those guys playing together. It's nice to see them looking for the open guys. It's good to see the excitement. Now we just got to continue to build that up into each and every game, and we got to understand and realize that we have the ability to compete every night, no matter who we're playing.
Yeah, no question about that. You got a tough one coming up at Heston, but again, single digits, 5 points in the first quarter, 8 points in the third quarter, just 9 in the fourth quarter. Holding any team to single digits in any quarter is a good thing, and holding in 3 out of 4 quarters, I thought the defense, you really hung your hat on the defense tonight.
Yeah, I really agree with that. And the other nice thing is our defense established some offense for us, so it was easy to get some points made. It was easy to get up and down the floor. Hats off to our JV again tonight. They got another win, moved themselves to 5-2, and our C team ends up coming up with another 1-point win tonight. Coach Ryan had to make a comeback. I think they were down. We were down 16-3 at one point in the first half, and our C team came back and got the win. That's 3 straight games. They've been right there. They lost the Hoisington game the other night by 1. So congratulations to those C guys. I'm really proud of them. Really proud of our JV. Now, like you said, we turn our attention to Heston on Friday. It's going to be a great game. Heston had a long time off. I think tonight was their first game back after Christmas, and so they've had a long time to practice along the way. And that sometimes leaves a little bit more rust. At least we have to hope so. It's always tough to play at their place. That's one of the toughest gyms we play in every single year. But I think our guys are starting to feel like they're ready to compete. They're ready to show that the last time we played them, we left some things on the table, and hopefully we can show what we got on Friday.
Sounds like a plan, Coach. Good luck. Thanks for coming out, and we'll talk to you Friday.
Yeah, thanks to both of you guys.
No question about that. A nice win here. Doubleheader sweep for the Vikings tonight as they win it in the girls' action 51-31. And win it here in the boys' action by the score of 66-38. See if we got any more scores in for our Salina Surgical scoreboard update for you. As
I've got a few here.
Go ahead.
Hillsborough boys defeat Hoisington 58-28.
Wow.
Pratt boys defeat Lions 64-31.
I think Hillsborough boys are undefeated as well. So
okay.
I'm pretty sure. So they've got a really good.
Yeah, they're loaded. And then Heston defeats Nickerson 83-27.
Wow. Yeah, they can score points, no question about Heston, and that's who the Vikings go to on Friday. Well, that looks like it's going to wrap it up. We got our Next Tech Wireless players of the game tonight, and Any final thoughts as the Vikings sweep the Dragons tonight?
Well, I think that you summed it up nicely earlier. This has been a great start for 2022 for the Vikings, and hopefully we can continue this trend as we head to Halstead and then a really tough, very competitive Sterling Invitational tournament next week.
Yeah. So back on the road after having a couple games at home, so it's been a lot of fun. Well, that'll wrap it up tonight. Again, the Vikings 51-31 in girls action, 66-38 in boys action. For Jared back at the station, for Mike, this is Don wishing everybody a very pleasant good night. Take care, everyone. We'll talk to you on Friday from Heston.